Hi boys and girls, I am back with another story for you. This story, let's have a look at the front cover for a second. Now, what can you see on this front cover? So who's this here? And what's he playing? We have a bear and a piano. And this book is called, would you believe it, The Bear and the Piano. Okay, so let's have a look at it together. One day in the forest, a young bear cub found something he'd never seen before. What would you not expect to see in a forest, boys and girls? What could this strange thing be, he thought. Shyly, he touched it with his stubby paws. Blunk! The strange thing made an awful sound. Doesn't sound like too much fun, does it, boys and girls? So the bear left. But the next day, he came back. That's good, isn't it, boys and girls? You have to be persistent with things. You can't just give up in the very beginning. You have to persist. He came back the day after that too. And for days and weeks and months and years, until eventually the sounds that came from the strange thing were beautiful, and the bear had grown big and strong and grizzly. Here we go, boys and girls. So the bear, he spent a long time practicing and practicing and practicing, and then he got very good at it. And that might be like you and your handwriting or your reading or things like that. If you stick at it, you will get there too, just like the bear. When the bear played, he felt so happy. The sound took him away from the forest, and he dreamed of strange and wonderful lands. Music's a bit like that, isn't it, boys and girls? It can take you places in your head. Oh, look at this. What do you think's going on here, boys and girls? Here's the bear playing the piano, and here's an awful lot of other bears all listening. What do we call this when we play for other people? Ask your grown-up. See if they know. Is it a concert, boys and girls? Is that what this is? Let's find out. It wasn't long before the other bears in the forest were drawn to the clearing. Every night a crowd gathered to listen to the magical melodies coming from the bear and the strange thing. It's the strange thing. It's a bit strange. Then, one night, a girl and her father came across the clearing. That would have been quite a sight, wouldn't it, boys and girls? Came across a clearing full of bears listening to another bear playing the piano. They told the bear that the strange thing was a piano, and the sounds it made were music. Come to the city with us, they said. There is lots of music there. You can play grand pianos in front of hundreds of people and hear sounds so beautiful they will make your fur stand on end. The bear knew that if he left the forest, the other bears would miss him very much. It's true, isn't it, boys and girls? When we don't see people, we miss them. But that's okay sometimes to miss people. It just shows that we care about them. I'm not seeing any of you at the moment, and I miss all of you, and I'm sure that you miss all of your friends in class as well. That's okay. Just if you miss someone, it just lets you know that you care about them. But the bear longed to explore the world beyond the woods, to hear more wonderful music and play better than ever before. So he didn't want to leave the woods, but at the same time he wanted to find out what was beyond the woods. Curiosity, boys and girls. It's good to be curious about things. So before long, the bear's name was up in big, bright lights in the big, bright city. he played sold-out concerts in giant theatres. Wow, that looks very impressive, doesn't it, boys and girls? Every night he performed with such passion. What does that mean, boys and girls? Passion. He performed with such passion. Maybe ask your grown-up, see what they say. He performed with such grace, to wild applause, and standing ovations, when everyone stands up and claps, and huge admiration. Everyone thought he was very good. They admired what he was doing. The Bear recorded albums that went platinum. He was interviewed for magazines. He won awards. He met new people every day and created headlines everywhere he went. I'd say he would, boys and girls. A piano-playing bear would be headline news everywhere, wouldn't it? There's some pictures of the bear and his albums. There he is. The city was everything he had hoped it would be. But deep down, something tugged at the bear's heart. He had fame and awards and all the music in the world, but he missed the forest. He missed his old friends. He missed his home. Boys and girls, that happens a lot, doesn't it? Sometimes we move to new places and we miss our friends, and we want to visit them and see them again. So the bear decided to go back. He speedily crossed the river and excitedly bounded into the forest. He couldn't wait to tell his friends about his time in the city. I'm sure they'd be very interested to find out what he's been up to. But when the bear reached the familiar clearing, it was empty. No piano, no bears, no anything. The bear started to worry that his friends had forgotten him, or that they were angry that he had left them behind. Very worried, the bear, isn't he? Then a friend stepped into the clearing. "Hello!" cried the bear. "I'm back! I've missed you so much!" Without saying a word, the grey bear ran back into the forest. "Wait!" called the bear. "I'm sorry I left. Please stop." But his friend just kept running. Oh no, boys and girls, what's happening? The bear stumbled after him, moving deeper and deeper into the forest, until he saw something that made his fur stand on end. What do you think it was, boys and girls? What do you think he saw? What do you think it is? What we see? What is it, boys and girls? It's his piano. The bear had not been forgotten. His friends weren't angry, but proud. Proud's a great word, isn't it, boys and girls? Proud means that they're very happy about him. They're very impressed by what he's done, and they're very glad that he's done so well. The bear realised that no matter where he went or what he did, they would always be there watching from afar. They had even kept the piano safe in the shade, ready for his return. So after the bear had told his friends about his life in the city and the many concerts he had played, he sat down to play once more. This time for the most important audience of all. There we go, boys and girls. Isn't that a lovely story? So that is The Bear and the Piano, and that is by David Litchfield. Lovely story. Bear and the Piano. I hope you enjoyed that. Right, boys and girls, I hope that you enjoyed that story, and I was thinking of some activities that we could do related to it that I thought you might find fun. Now, grown-ups, we love doing songs and nursery rhymes and dancing and things like that in class when we're in. And nursery rhymes and singing, they're all really, really important because it helps children learn new words, it helps them develop their communication skills, it helps them with their math skills, it helps them understand how words are formed, it lets children know how to copy actions and get physical, things like that. It helps so much with their language communication and their literacy skills. So I would encourage you to do all of this. So nursery rhymes, some nursery rhymes that you could sing at home with your little people are things like The Wheels on the Bus, which is great fun. Lots of actions involved with that. Another one that you could do is Row, Row, Row Your Boat. Again, loads of actions involved with that, lots of things changing as the song goes on. One of my favourites, the Incy Wincy Spider, what happened to him? You could also do Ba Ba Black Sheep, and you could do Three Blind Mice. These are some fantastic nursery rhymes that you can do at home with your children, and I would encourage you to do them every day. They're brilliant. So see if you can fit those into your... Another activity that I would encourage you to do every day for everyone's sanity and everyone's exercise is dancing. Dancing's very important, grown-ups. Your children will tell you this, that we do an awful lot of this in class as well. So what we like to do in class is we will find a song that we like and we'll listen to it really, really carefully. We'll listen to it to see what instruments we can hear. We'll listen to it for the rhythm. We'll listen to it for the mood, if it's a happy song, a sad song. We'll listen to it for things like volume, is it loud, is it quiet, things like that. And then once we've listened to it really, really carefully, then we'll dance. Then we will all get up and we'll dance and we'll move about. We'll listen to the rhythm really carefully and we'll have some fun with it. So, dancing, grown-ups. Your children will show you how to do it. I hope that's given you a few ideas to get you going with musical activities this week. I'll be back next week with some tailored, focused musical activities for you once you've warmed up to it all. So take care, have fun. Boys and girls, you show those grown-ups how you dance. You show them the great listening that you can do. And see if you can invent your own verses for some of those nursery rhymes like The Wheels on the Bus and things like that. So I'll see you soon. Take care.